DW Stadium. The conditions, it's bitterly cold, a strong wind, it's snowing, and I guess the conditions could play a big part.
Well, they could do, and probably the men that won't, they missed Julian Busquets. You mentioned him before. He only played 7 games last year, but he's one of those forwards that will really add to this side. Great ball.
Great ball from May to find Morgan, Farrell and Smith there, back trying to stop the young fullback, but that was clever play. Last one, here is Tyrone May again, going on his own. Can he offload the ball? He can eventually, but I think that went forward, did it? Well, is this going to be a knock forward?
Yeah, well, you can see here that there's nothing wrong. Brad Singleton, I think, is the man who knocks the ball on. You can see, yeah, it comes off Mickey McLaurin, goes backwards, then Brad Singleton comes out the line, makes a play for it. Tyrone May, what a good player he is.
Well, Tyrone May winning a grand final with Penrith, didn't he? And this is a good play on the blind side. Good tackle coming in. Kieran manages to get the ball out. It's picked up there by Seguier, but Wigan, of course, offside. 70 minutes of football. May now, that's a good ball. Morg going for the line himself. Can he get the ball down? Brilliant Wigan defence, it had to be. He was stretching every sinew, and he was pushed back. They're knocking on the door, and they're more than knocking on the door, because that is the first try of the game. Brilliant try, and I think it may well have been Manu Moy, and it is. What a moment for him. He's back playing. He went home for his father's funeral, and he's back playing. He's back starting, and Manu Mau scores his first try for the Catalan Dragons. Gone through a stack of work early doors, hasn't he, McMeekin, and eventually 1, 2, 3, 4 Wigan defenders it takes to bring Mike McMeekin down. To that right-hand side, there's an overlap. French kicked the ball forward, taken really well by Morg. And that terrific defence once more. Just for a glimmer, there was an opening for Bevan French, but Arthur Morg read that really well.
It's an 80%, so both of them want to do exactly what Sam Powell's gone for the 40-20.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's an absolutely super kick from Sam.
Friends, them two, you could see as soon as they hit it, gushing out.
Are we happy with that, yeah? As happy as we can.
Surely he needs some treatment.
Stops again, he has to go off because of the blood.
It looks like he's staying on, Willie Isaac.
Bit tight that, Mickey.
To the dressing room to hear that half-time talk. That will be an interesting listen, I'm sure. And that's another penalty against Wigan, I think, for offside. Well, a bit of afters as well.
Well, I think it's Toby King again, and look who's in the middle of it. Michael McLaurin straight into it. Well, the ice just smiling at him, yeah, just cared cuss.
Kieran has been exceptional with the boot in the first 3 games for the Dragons. And is again, so there we go. 8-0 Catalan lead. Jenner, pinball wizard, and it is going to be another set for Catalan. Wigan were lucky to get away with that.
Well, Michael McLaurin then, he calls back at the same player who came out the line and come up with a decent tackle on Kieran. That was Toby King. He thought there was going to be some space.
McLaurin looks right, goes left. May with a little pass, and the ball will go out surely for the try for Romano, and that's a brilliant Catalan try, and they have turned the pressure into points, and Arthur Romano makes it 12-0. Silence around the DW Stadium, but no more than Catalan deserve.
Yeah, oh, absolutely fantastic. We've talked about that 100% completion rate, those simple basics coming off, and that was moving that ball really swiftly through the hands.
Is the last one. Powell then, go to the left-hand side. Smith with a little kick through. Ball bouncing all over the place, and Davis in the end.
Playing very smart in that area.
Matty, thanks very much. We'll look forward to hearing what you have to say during half-time. John Wells, of course, in the Wigan dressing room. And this is another penalty for Wigan. And again, the clock is stopped, and there's still a minute to go. Do they have to score here? Down on this, the referees, haven't they? And 10 minutes in the sin bin for Manu Mau, and I suppose it's consistent, isn't it? But there has been a lot of clap. That's the calls that the referees are making, isn't it? So Harry Smith to put some points on the board for Wigan, and he does right at the end. Kieran with the kick downfield. Should be easy. And here's for Jay Field. Let's just see what he can do. Get the ball out. Now there's some quick hands. Opportunity on this side, maybe. The break. It was King. First time that we've really seen Wigan get the ball out and go wide.
It's going to be half these boys as well, these young lads that that are used to getting that bit of success on the wing and getting on the edge, and they're just getting shut down every time. They're going to get frustrated.
Well, here is Marshall with an opportunity. Can they score with Dragons down to 12 men? Smith again will be involved in everything. That's a brilliant offload, and there is the try. Superb play from Kane Ellis, and there is the try from Harry Smith. And Wigan are on the board, and Wigan do punish Catalans down to 12 men. We said it was so important at the start of this second half. It's taken 4 minutes, and Wigan the game now. It's getting a bit fiery. Nice swinging kick. That's a really good kick. It's missed by Moore. Moore comes through, picked up in the end by Tyrone May, and they get away with it.
Yeah, that was a lucky escape. That was a lucky escape from Tyrone May, been there.
Off the bench, and they're getting closer once more. Here's Margot, and that diagonal run that we've seen so often over the last 15 years or so from Liam Farrell. The new captain taking over from Thomas Lulaway, shrugs off the challenge of McAlorum. The referee here is going to say penalty. Well, every point that Wigan have on the board has come from that young man, and Harry. 18 and a half minutes to go. It's got the feeling that there's 1 or 2 twists and turns left in this game, and this may be one as well. Brilliant run, chance, got to score, surely, gets the ball down. Now, did he score? Manu Mao thinks he's got another try. Brilliant there from Tyrone May, and Manu Mao, who scored his first try for... And what a moment it is for the Catalan Dragons. What a time to score a try with 18 minutes to go, and the former Hull star left. Cuss switches it. Smith with a diagonal run with a little chip towards the corner. The space here for French, who just get hold of the ball. He was a millimetre away for the try. And that's been the story mostly of this night for the Wigan Warriors. Off the floor, brilliant pass, French there, chance now for King. What a tackle, what a tackle. Well, we saw one before, didn't we, from Bousquet, but Tom Johnston has just off one of the try-saving tackles of this season. They're about to celebrate, and there is the hooter. What a fantastic victory for the Dragons and for their coach, Steve McNamara.